come in and join the man who started it all 20 years ago.
Oh, yeah?
It was today, 7:30 p.m.?
Well, we went on the air at 7:30 p.m.
Yeah.
And we were on the air until midnight. And we made $7,800 for the entire 5 hours. Now, if you don't make more than that per minute now on QVC...
Yes. That's your last day. That's your last minute.
That's your absolute your last day. Absolutely the last day that you would work
now,
here.
Who did you work with at that time?
The first 4 people on the air were John Eastman, Cindy Briggs Moore, me, and her! Ms. Levine! How you doing, baby?
I'm fine. I'm fine. Hi, everybody. Thank you. So nice to meet you.
20 years ago today, you and I walked out.
We didn't know anything.
We didn't know anything.
Everybody's saying camera left, and we're going, what camera? I don't know what camera you're talking about.
Tell me what you told me. We were talking on the phone earlier. How many people do you think we were talking to that night?
One. Well, no, my mother, my father, and Joe Siegel. And there was one viewer because we took a phone call.
Right.
I remember our first phone call. It was like, Mary, what do you buy? And she goes, the only thing you're selling. I was selling one thing. It was hilarious. And my favorite memory was we got successful so very quickly that we all had to finish our shift and run to the warehouse and do the packing and then get on the telephones and take the orders.
That's right.
It was that.
Now, can you imagine calling QVC and getting her on the phone?
No, wild?
What do you want? What do you mean you're only ordering one? Take 2, they're cheap.
That's right. But it was Kathy, me, John Eastman, and Cindy Briggs Moore. The first 4 people that came on the air.
Wow.
Everybody can remember you, me, John, but they can't remember Cindy.
Yeah, well, Cindy was a disc jockey. I believe she went back to that, unless I'm crazy. Maybe she was. Yeah, and then I remember I wore a plum dress, and it was a straight dress down to my mid-calf, and I wore it every year on the anniversary until I got a hate letter that said, "Girl, that thing is now 10 years old. Give it up. You look awful." So I changed my clothes for you today.
Now, the first thing I remember offering on QVC presenting was a pet watch, where you had a little animal head and you flipped it up and there was a watch.
That's right.
Do you remember
yours?
yours?
Well, it was $5, but we gave you a $5 rebate if
so
you
it was
bought
free.
it, so it was free.
That's right.
And I had the Sears Wet Vac, which is a riot if you know me. I don't do cleaning, but it was the first and only time I ever did. And we spilled mustard on the floor and we cleaned it up. And I think that was like it. And a radio that went in the shower.
That was what John presented.
A shower radio.
Now, you're going to cut that cake or what?
I'm going to cut the cake. As the Queen said, let them all eat cake. And by the way, there is just one thing I think people want to know.
What's that?
Everybody has so kindly over the years said to me, how is Chelsea, your dog?
Oh, and your mom.
And how's your mom? So I'd like to say that Chelsea, my dog, unfortunately at the age of 11, finally passed away, but she had a great doggy life. But my mom is, well, let's just ask her. Hey, Mom, how are
Pat.
you? Hey, Pat.
How you doing, Pat? There's Matt. All right, cut the cake.
First slice, 20 years. May you have 20 more long and prosperous. And thank you to all the customers who have really, truly been the heart and soul of QVC.
Thank you so much.
It was great to see you. Good to see you. Thanks for coming by. I'm going to go over here and talk about heater. You guys get the cake out to everybody.
Oh, this looks delicious.
We need more carbohydrates.
Yes, we do.
All right, let's go over here and talk to Gary Mickles. Hi, Gary. How you doing?
Bob, how you doing? Good
It was
to
a
be back.
pleasure to meet you and your partner the other day.